Afro-Scientific Spirituality. My name is Redefining West, reaching you live and direct from the heart of Africa. If this is your first time on this channel, you are highly welcome. This is the place where we separate the facts from the fiction, the science from the superstitions, and the concepts from the misconceptions about African spirituality. Today, I'll be talking about how to serve your African ancestors properly, how to serve and honor them properly, the things that you need to be doing, and what you need to know. Very important. These are very simple things, very little things that people don't know about or they often overlook. And they go a long way to define you, to make an impact in your environment, in your society, and to bring about the necessary change, prosperity that we truly desire. These are things that people don't know and people often neglect. So today, these are the things I want to say today in this section, how to honor them properly. Okay, it's very interesting stuff, and we need to know all these things, especially in order to avoid causes, general anger of the gods, to avoid those anger, to avoid causes, to avoid poverty or stagnation. These are the things we need to know. But before then, by all means, let's do our customary libation. So please, by all means, bring out your whiskey, your wine, your rum, your ogogoro, your akpetishi, your cognac, your vodka, your bourbon, your brukutu, your ogus, your monkey tea, anything that you drink, anything that suits your ganja. Please bring them out today. Let's call some names. Let's just go with the flow. And let's get this show on the road. Okay? So, it's going to be very wonderful. So, let's call some of our ancestors. This one is important. So I'll be calling upon Ekwensu, aka Eshu, aka Babalegwa, aka Baruski, the primus inter pares, the first among equals, the one that sits at the point of the crossroads of every decision we are making in life. So Eshu, I give you your drink, Hashi. I thank you for being who you are. I ask that your spirit, your blessing, your love, your power be upon this channel today. Guide us, empower us to always make the best decisions in any situation we find ourselves. Ashe. I call upon Oshun, Mother of Divinity, Mother of Love, Mother of sensuality, of procreation, of productivity, of wealth, happiness, and creativity. I ask that your blessing and your peace, your inspiration be with us this day. I give you your drink. I ask that you come to this channel. You always look at the children, and you be with us this day. Give us the desire to always do better in life and to be productive in any positive endeavors that we put our hands to do. Ashe, I call upon Ogun. I ask for intelligence. I ask for power. I ask for love. I ask for your insight and your wisdom in our affairs. Ashe, I call upon Bazet, aka Ologushere, the Black Panther, the indomitable recess of the great African consciousness, melanated consciousness. I ask for your power, your dark matter consciousness to continue to encapsulate us, to protect us, to move us in the right direction, and to inspire us to be better in life. Ashe. I call upon Heru. I ask for your spirit of confidence, spirit of boldness, spirit of courage to be able to do what needs to be done to change our situation and to make our life or to make this world a better place. Ashe. I call upon segments. I ask for great spirit of financial empowerment, financial wisdom, financial engineering. Give us the ability to manage our natural and human resources effectively in order to bring the change or to make this world a better place. Ashe. I call upon Heteru. I ask for your wisdom, for your guidance, and for your protection. Give us the ability to know how to do spells, to know how to have the wisdom to manipulate matter to bring the desired changes that we want in our life. Actually, I call upon Apu, aka Anubis. I ask for your power and your blessing upon us. Give us the wisdom, the ability to manage our time judiciously and effectively in order to be the best we can be, or to make a quantifiable difference in everything that we do. Actually, I call upon our great spirits of our indigenous lands in Nigeria. I call upon Ufuri, Ashe, Hello, Ashe, Ohore, Ashe, Ujure, Ashe, Aziza, Ashe, Egbesu, Ashe, Equinsu, Ashe, Orumila, Ashe, Ubatala, Ashe, Shango, Ashe, great spirits of the lands. I give you this ring today, spirit that stands for truth, justice, and righteousness. I also call upon people that are worthy of emulation, that have lived before. People like Dr. John Eric Clark, Ashe, Marcus Garvey, Ashe, Martin Luther King, Ashe, Michael Jackson, Ashe, Malcolm X, Ashe, Inoko Rashidi, Ashe, Kwame Nkrumah, Ashe, Ivan Setima, Ashe, Thomas Sankara, Ashe, Sheikh Anta Diop, Ashe, Lucky Dube, Ashe, Nelson Mandela, Ashe, Muhammad Ali, Ashe, Fela Nikolako Kuti, Ashe, and Julius Nyerere, Ashe, and other great people that have done great things, Harriet Tubman, Ashe, Sister Francis, Ashe, and great people worthy of emulation. I give you a drink this day. We honor you this day. We ask for your spirit to continue to point us in the right direction and be with us. Those people that died without nobody knowing them, people that died in the Arab slave trade, transatlantic slave trade, in the Middle Passage, people that died in the various genocides in Native America, we give you a drink. In Australia, we give you a drink. In South Africa, we give Malawi, Zimbabwe, Namibia, Zambia, Kenya, Congo, Angola, Cameroon, Liberia, Sierra Leone, Ghana, and all these places, Nigeria. We give you your drink today. We ask the blood of our ancestors to speak for us. Blood of our ancestors, blood of Omiligo speak for us. Blood of Onoma can speak for us. Blood of all our fallen heroes, innocent people, people that are in incarceration. We give you this ring this day. We ask that your spirit should not rest in peace, but rest in power. And continue to cry out for justice, because if there is no justice, there will be no peace. We say this prayer in the mighty name of Amera, Ashe, in the mighty name of Olodumare, Ashe, in the mighty name of Ogene, Ashe, in the mighty name of all our gods and goddesses that stand for truth, justice, and righteousness. Ashe. Isiagwari is done. So, thank you very much for joining me. And I'm very, very delighted. And of course, it's always an honor. Okay? And a blessing. Today, I'll be talking about how to venerate or how to serve the ancestors properly. Okay? What many people don't know is that it is not only when we do libation that we are serving the ancestors. Libation is good, we just did it. This is part of the process, remembering, giving drink to them, giving life to them, making the unconscious conscious. This is part of it. Very, very important parts. Okay, but it's not only this one that we should do. Many people will do this one and they will give one or two offerings, go to the river, throw some things once in a while, or give your offering, kill your goat, kill your fowl. They will think that they have done the veneration, that they forget everything else. This is a major problem. Okay, when we say venerating your ancestors properly, it does not only entails you doing sacrifice to them, giving them food, or calling their name. It entails you actively doing the work of making your society a better place. Okay, you have to see yourself as a vessel, not only as a vessel for the ancestors, not only as an embodiment, but also as a spear or a sword that brings justice and mercy. Okay, you have to be a living force that will represent the work of the ancestors. And how do we become this living force? First of all, by remembering, honoring them, the great things they have done for you. We should not forget them. Calling their names, doing the libation, following their footsteps. Very, very important. Then another thing again, we should actively be fighting evil in the society. We must actively be fighting. This is where many people is failing in their responsibility. This is where many people are not getting it wrong. You will see people will be complaining that they have been practicing African spirituality for 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. They have nothing to show for it. This is the reason why. It is not only giving offering to the gods that is the practice. Not only calling libation, pouring drink, that is the practice. We must make sure that when we see evil, when we see bad people doing bad things in the society, in the community, we must speak against it and we must act against it. This is the work of venerating the ancestors. Many times we keep quiet in the face of evil. We say it is not our business. Who told you it's not your business? As a vessel for Olodumare or as a vessel for Amera, everything that happens in your community, in your lands, is your business. Everything that happens in the world is your business. Because it is your responsibility to make this world a better place. So don't look that it does not concern me. You breathe the air. Before you breathe this air, does the air concern you before it give you the oxygen? The food that you are eating, does it concern you before you eat it? Things that you do. So protecting the environment, protecting, withholding, honoring, everything must concern you. Okay, everything is your business. Nothing should be too much. Many times we'll say, okay, we're venerating the ancestors. You see somebody in your community doing evil, you will keep quiet. This is not a good thing. You see somebody selling drugs to children, destroying your community, destroying your village, destroying your society. This is an evil thing. You need to do something. Most times we are afraid because the people doing this evil, they are stronger than us. They have connection, they have guns, they have power. If you talk, they kill you. Of course, they have killed a few people to put fear. But if you cannot do something actively, you can do something by speaking, by reporting the person secretly or anonymously to the authorities or to people that can do something. But you must not keep that secret inside you. Okay? They say silent is consent. By you seeing evil in society and you're not making any attempts to do anything against it, it means that you are a part of that evil. And you are actually facilitating it or endorsing it or encouraging it by allowing it to flourish unhindered. This is not the way to venerate your ancestors. If you love your community, you love your brothers and sisters, you want a better future for them, or if you want peace, you want people to be happy in your community, if you see any kind of evil, iniquity, abomination, or ruku that goes against the tenets of your principle, the moral compass of your conscience and that of the ancestors, you must do something about it. This is the way we venerate the ancestors properly. Many times you will see people in society, you will know that you have a friend or you have somebody that is doing something bad. That you see somebody be sleeping with other people's wife. You will say it is not your business. You will keep quiet. In fact, you'll be helping the person to facilitate this thing. And this thing is a very evil thing. Now, this you say after all, I'm not the one doing it. You are not the one doing it, but you are partaking in it. By you not saying anything, not doing anything to stop it, you are a part of that crime. Any cause that is going to happen to that person will happen to you. You knowing something, many times we are privy to some people doing secret things, but we don't do anything about it. When you are exposed to some kind of issues in life, the ancestors or the spirit show you the secret of some people that are doing some very, very bad things. It means that they want you to do something about it. We have seen cases whereby people in society, especially in Nigeria, they are engaged in human trafficking. You will see women that will call themselves some kind of madam or prostitute madam or madam of girls. They'll be taking underage girls, deceiving underage girls to go to abroad to go and do prostitution. Deceiving them, sometimes they will kidnap them, sometimes they will deceive the parents, promise the parents that your child is going to be well taken care of, we are going to educate the child. The illiterate parents will agree that they want to better the life of the child. They don't know that the child is going into serious sexual slavery and depravity abroad. You will know, sometimes we will know that this person, they are going to sell this person into slavery. But you will keep quiet, saying it is not our business. Now, how do you think, if you are a spirit or you are the ancestors of that land, what do you think will happen when that innocent child is sold into slavery and the child is not suffering? You think the gods, everybody that know about that issue, must be punished, including you that know about the issue and that could have done something about it, but you refuse to do something about it. Many times we see people doing evil, engaging in human trafficking, selling drugs to children, doing abomination, doing evil to other people. You will keep quiet. And we say we are honoring the ancestors. You are not honoring any ancestors. If you are seeing this kind of evil in society, you don't speak against it, you don't do anything against it. Trust me, if there's any good spirit, all your spell you are doing, all your offering will not be accepted. All your offering, all your goat, all your libation, it will not be accepted by the gods, because they will see you as an evil person. So you will be practicing that. You will suffer. Poverty will become your next door neighbor. Poverty will become your best friend, because you are allowing evil to flourish. That's why we see many African spiritualists in Africa, especially in Nigeria, they are suffering. It is not killing of fowl, killing of chicken that you think that the gods will be happy. The honoring soul and serving is for you to be an active principle, to be enforcing the rules, enforcing peace, making sure peace and happiness and harmony reign in the community. You cannot say you're doing African spirituality. You see people will be doing gross abomination and you keep quiet. You will be punished for keeping quiet. The things you are looking for in life, just because you keep quiet, when you see evil, you don't do anything about it, you will not get those things. You will not get those things. Many times, some people will come to me. So, I'm sorry about the cut off. So, this kind of things the way it's supposed to be. Silent is consent. You cannot be seeing evil being perpetrated in the society, and you keep quiet, and you say you're practicing African spirituality. What are you practicing? What you are practicing is I don't understand. That is not African spirituality. You just playing dress up. Many of us don't know about all these things. That is why it does not work for us. Anything that you practice, you must enforce it. When you see people doing evil, oppressing other people, you have to speak against the oppression. You must speak against that oppression. When you see people arguing about things we are not sure of, you should not take side if you don't know all the facts. You must hear from both sides before you make a decision. If you hear a case, somebody reports somebody to you or something, before you make your decision, also hear from the other side. And do not be partial in making your judgments. You must be very, very impartial. This is the way to honor the ancestors. This is the way to properly. But nowadays, whoever gives them money or whoever they can have favor from, they will support that person. Even though they know that person is doing the wrong thing, they will still support that person. How do you think the ancestors will feel when you are always like this? Now, many people, their conscience can be bought, can be sold for 30 pieces of silver. They will even bear false witnesses against other people. And they think nothing will happen to them, that they can just go scot-free. And they say they practice African spirituality. Now, many times people will come to me to say they want to do spell, to go and be shamming women to sleep with other people's wife. When I see this kind of things, I don't do it. I will push the person in another direction, and I will do something else that will take the mind of the person for whatever they are planning to do. Because me, doing this kind of things, I am actually facilitating evil on the land. And it will blow back on me, because I'm the person that gives them the opportunity and the access and the tools to perpetrate that evil. So I don't want to be seen as somebody that will facilitating abomination or evil upon the land. We are trying to clean up garbage. We are trying to clean up the fleets, the fields. I will not be enforcing it because I need money. Many times this evil, please don't be offended. Sometimes we're having network issues in Nigeria. It's part of the way we see things here. So please bear with me. So, as pertaining to what I was saying, we need to be active in enforcing the guidelines or the customs that the ancestors have given us. This is how we should properly honor the ancestors and properly to serve them. It is not just by doing offering, doing sacrifices. If we see evil in the land, we should be able to do something about it. If we cannot do something about it, we should at least speak up against it. If we cannot speak up, we must find a way to report it anonymously or to share it with somebody else. We cannot just keep the secrets to ourselves. Many times you will get access, I get access to some kind of information in society about some kind of evil iniquities that people are doing. The reason the ancestors will show you is that they want you to do something about it. And if you have this knowledge and you did something, you did nothing, it means that you have failed in your responsibilities. It means that you have failed in your responsibilities, and you are now become a part of the problem. And it can expose you to causes. It can expose you to poverty. It can expose you to backwardness. Things that you don't want to do, the things you're praying for, you will not also get it, because you've seen people being oppressed. You see some kind of situations whereby people are doing evil. They're destroying the land, destroying the culture, selling other people into slavery. But you keep quiet, saying it's not your business. That's the same person that you are supporting today, tomorrow will do the same thing to you. Or it will do the same thing to your children. Then that time it will become your business. Many times in Nigeria, we see politicians will come into power. They will not do any road. They will not do any construction, any development. They will embezzle all the money that they're giving them. You will see their own tribesmen or other people will be supporting them, saying it's okay, it's their turn to eat, it's their turn to kill other people, it's their turn to get their national cake. This is why we are suffering today collectively in the country Nigeria. Many times people do evil and nothing is done about it. Okay, nothing is done. Everybody, people that are supposed to do something, they will not do anything. They will keep quiet, and they will think that it's not their business. This is the problem we have in Africa today, the problem we have in the world today. So to properly venerate your ancestors, it is not only doing libation, okay? It's not only giving them food, killing goat, killing cow. It is you also standing for them. It is you also speaking for the defenseless, speaking for the poor, speaking for the widow, and speaking truth to power. Nowadays, to even say things that are truthful is almost a revolutionary act nowadays. To stop the kind of things I say, many people will not say it for fear that they will offend other people, for fear that they will come after them, for fear that if they say these things, then nobody will patronize them tomorrow, nobody will buy their products, nobody will help them. Fear is the problem. Fear, false evidence appearing real. This is not how you venerate the ancestors. The ancestors did not give us a spirit of fear. Okay? So we must be able to make an impact. The kind of society that we want, we need to bring it this way that we manifest destroyers. When we see evil that we destroy the community, we must not keep quiet. We must find a way to report it or to do something about it so that it will not continue. This is what you will need to be doing so that the ancestors will bless you. Many times we see people, we want to make policy that will impoverish people, policies that will put people into poverty or will sell people into slavery. You have capacity to stand against it, to write a petition, to report, to bring out the issue to public notice so that the public will reject this thing. People will rise up against this policy. Sometimes you will see some people will come to Africa, they will say they want to sell some particular land or natural resources, or they want to employ people to be paying them slave wages. We need to stand up to protect and to speak against all this kind of oppression. Governments taking people's lands, gentrification, or criminalizing people, all these things, anything that we must find a way, we must speak against it. This is how you venerate and honor the ancestors. Okay? You must be that living tool, that spear of justice, that sword of justice. Okay? This is the best way to do it. Not just pouring libation, then go to sleep. Then when you see evil, you keep quiet. Not killing goats alone. Then when you see evil, you keep quiet. No, you must stand up or you must fight. Okay? This is the way of doing it. This is the way of honoring and serving them properly. This is the reason why we need to start coming out to speak against evil. Okay? We must come out. It is our responsibility. This is how you should honor the ancestors. This is how you should serve them. Many times when people see this, they don't do it, they have problems. They will find out that as the time they have seen so many evil things, you're not doing anything about them. You want the ancestors to work for you, but you are not working for them. You are not raising a finger to work for them. You are not helping anybody. You are not stopping any injustice. You are just letting everything slide. Then you say African spirituality is not working for me. It is not helping me. I've been practicing for 20 years. In fact, I will just start going to church now. Of course, you will go to church. Just completely. There's no difference between you and the church people. Church people don't do anything to fight evil. All they care about is how to worship their Jesus Christ, how to pay him, how to listen to him. Tell me, just believe in me, and you don't need to do anything. This is how Christianity operates. So there's no difference between you and the Christians in that case. As an African spirituality practitioner, you need to see yourself as a force of nature and somebody that will stand to protect the good, defend the community. So when you see evil, you must not support it. If you know that you cannot speak out, something will happen to you, report it anonymously, but do something. Don't keep that secret to yourself. Make sure you transfer that secret to somebody else. Do not keep it, do not swallow it, do not block it. You must transfer the secret to somebody else so that evil must stop. And if you say you practice African spirituality, you're doing evil spells that will be destroying the life of people, you are also a facilitator. You're doing those things because you want money. That money, you will not get it. If you get that money, something bad will happen to you because you are doing bad things to people. You are giving people ability and capacity to be harming other people, to be destroying the life of other people, and you say it's okay. This is not the way to practice, okay? You must have a moral compass of doing the things that needs to restore balance, harmony, happiness to the life of people, okay? You see many of these our African pastors. In fact, all of them, they are all working against African spirituality. They are all working against our African ancestors because what did they preach? They preach enslavement. The church is the last vestige of slavery. The African church today, telling people that the African ancestors are demons, telling people that only Jesus Christ is the way, telling people to abandon their culture, their tradition, their indigenous spirituality, to embrace Jesus, burning down ancestral shrines, enslaving people, telling people to change their African names, that all their African names are cursed, that the only way they can succeed is to become like the white man. This is what the African church preaches: enslavement, destruction of the land, turning people into zombies, Negropians, poisoning everybody that does this is an enemy of Africa, is an enemy of truth, is an enemy of justice, because what they do is to spew lies from morning till night. This is the work of Christianity, this is the work of Islam, this is the work of all foreign religions. And you, as a practitioner, you must stand against this. You must speak against this. You must tell people the truth. You cannot know the truth, then you keep quiet. Then you see people suffering, say it's not your business. This is how the society will get rotting. Okay, it is your business. So you must find a way to do something. If you cannot do something because of your position, at least support people that are doing something. If you see people in the community that feel that they are actually doing the work, good people, not the one that will take the money and run to go and be living la vida loca, and support them. There are many good people, good Pan-Africans out there. If you see somebody actually doing the work, you see there are some good people, I see them on. Support those ones. Okay, if you cannot support me, support somebody from your village that you see that is doing the work. If you cannot come out openly because of your situation or because you have gone far, there are people that have actually gone far. Some of them are also pastors. When they wake up, they look, they realize, okay, now I cannot go back. If I go back, my life will be destroyed. I need to keep going. You can still be doing your pastor work, but be supporting people that are also doing the other work of restoring truth and justice. You can be able to do something. Anybody can do something, including a mosquito. So don't think that you cannot do anything. Okay? There is something you can do. We must stop this evil in our society. People doing human trafficking, doing child slavery, these sexual predators in our society. We see them, we know them, we don't report them. We keep quiet. And you are honoring your ancestors. What kind of honoring are we doing? We must find a way to do something about these situations. We must report them anonymously. We must not keep that secret to ourselves. People selling drugs to children. We must, all these kind of things, all these evil people, we must find a way to do something about them. This is how you serve your ancestors. Not pouring libation, they go to sleep. When you see evil, you keep quiet. Okay, it will not work. You will not get those blessings. So you must do something. When somebody make error, we make appeasement or atonement. We are not partial. Okay, this is how you serve your ancestors. Okay, so these are the things that people need to know, and I need to say all these things. They say I should say all these things. So, and also too, this is the way I see it to be, because a lot of people think that it's all about pouring libation and they are done, giving offering, lighting incense and they are done. No, those are instead, those are not the main thing. So the main thing is you standing. The main thing you do is this work that you must actively be a force to enforce peace and harmony. This is the main work of honoring the ancestors, honoring the legacy of the ancestors. This is it. Standing for justice, enforcing it. When you see the bad people doing the bad things, they are destroying your village, they are destroying your community, they are destroying your neighborhood. These are forces of evil. They must be stopped. They must be restricted. You must find a way to do something about it. Find a way. If you find out that they have a powerful connection everywhere, do something anonymously, codedly, but don't keep the secret. Okay? Don't keep the secret. Sometimes the people, they have network in police, they have network in everywhere doing this thing, but still find a way. Don't just keep quiet. Find a way to do it. Okay? You have been given them that responsibility to do something. Okay? If you don't do it, I don't know, but at least try your best to do something. So this is what I have to say today on this channel, and I thank you very much for listening. Questions or comments are welcome. Please like and share this video, subscribe to this channel. Today we have some issues, but It will be better next time. So I thank you guys for watching. I'm very delighted. And of course, I still need to talk about my book. If you have not gotten this book, Quantum Physics and African Spirituality, you need to get it. This is the book that talks about the direct relationship with African spirituality and modern advanced science called quantum physics. Both of them are talking about the same thing, the study of the invisible particles of nature. Today, as I come to the channel, I was reading the comments. Somebody made a very ignorant comment that since I practice African spirituality, I should not be using internet and modern technology because it was not invented in Africa. When I said, I knew that this person is a serious mumu, or now this kind of what we call gobo. So I wrote polite, like, if you know anything about your history, you will know that modern science was invented in Africa. And this is what is contained in this book. Clearly, that person does not know anything. That person was raised, I used to be like that thought that Africa invented nothing. For those people looking for the knowledge to prove that the origin of modern Western technology was invented in Africa, this is the book. When you hear the word chemets, we get chemistry from chemets. What does chemistry mean? Black science. Kemet means black, land of the black, land of the African people, land of the black people. The subject chemistry you're studying today in your Western university is gotten directly from chemets. They change the K to C so that you will not know. It simply means black science. Go and trace the origin of the word chemistry. It means black science, science of black people. Okay? So, chemistry originated in Africa, not in Europe. It is our shit. Modern technology was invented in Africa. Okay? Physics, the atom was discovered in Africa, not in Europe. We used to call it atom. In ancient Kemet, the smallest indivisible particle of nature. We know about all these things. Pythagoras theory. Everything is from Egypt. Okay? Quantum physics, ancient Egypt. So you're saying that modern technology, you think technology was not invented in Africa? The person, I told him that you need to study your history. This is a problem. Well, I didn't blame him. I used to be like him. If you're looking for that connection, this is the book that has all the evidence packed here. It's just $50. For people that want to know, that are afraid of African spirituality, you still need to have this book. It is still relevant. There's no book like this book. I still need to advertise it here. This book is a gateway into the past, present, and future that will connect you to that lost knowledge and will open your eyes to see the future of modern day advanced science, to see where we are going. Now we are talking about space travel, time travel. Everybody's rushing to space. What do you think is time travel? Don't you think people have practiced it before? Ancient Egyptians, they have practiced it before. Space travel, they have practiced it before. There's nothing new under the sun. Okay, we have this evidence. I sell it. It is on this channel. Under the video, you will see it. Under my videos, it is there. It's just $50. It's not expensive, okay? Very powerful book. This other one, Walking in the Shadow of the Gods. This is a book that have over 200 spells packed here that will give you capacity to do so many things, especially on health. You want to know the power of plants. You want to know about herbs, herbology. This is it. There's spells for love, for health, for wealth, for every aspect of your life. Over 200 is here. Very powerful book that will empower you, that will connect you to your divinity, increase your capacity. With this book alone, you can start your own shrine. All the people that have this book, they are very, very happy. You don't need to be spending too much money to do things, and you can do things by yourself. Over 200 is here. Get it? This one is just $100. Then the new one, Whispers of Amente, Pathways to Ascension. This one is a grim war for people that want to connect with African spirits directly. You are the ones that need this book. People that want to know how to go, you want to make contact, direct contact with the spirits, ancient African spirits. This is a book for you. This is designed to be a workbook. Okay, you read this book, the spells are here, the chants are here, incantations are here. Everything you need to know about how to do, how to make contact with the spirit world, they are all here. Okay, it's a very powerful book. This book Once you read it, by reading it alone, your life can never be the same again. Okay, it's my new baby. It is just $100. Okay, to get it plus postage 160. Okay, this book will shock so many people. For those people saying they want to know about African spirits, you want to know about them, you want to test African spirituality, this is not the book where you need to. With this one, you don't need any priest. You don't even need me. Okay, it's you and the spirit world. The spirits are here. They introduce themselves to you. They tell you who they are, what they do, their nature, and how to make contact with them. Okay, so those people that are saying that they want to make contact with the African deities, you want to make contact with Ishu, you want to make contact with Amera, you want to make contact with Sandisma Mobieti, you want to make contact with Sets, they are waiting for you. You don't have excuse anymore. Okay, they are now out. This is their gates to meet them, and they are waiting for you. And it's just $100 plus postage or 160, depending on where you stay in America. It is here waiting for you. Okay, so I'm happy, and we are moving forward. I will still write more books. More powerful books will be coming out. Okay, I still have a lot of things to offer, and we are going somewhere. So for people that want to practice African spirituality, this is your first and last bus stop. I also teach the subjects. You can join my class, 6 months master class, $600. I will teach you everything you need to know. You will have a very powerful foundation. All those missing gaps in your knowledge base, I will fill them up. This is what I do here. And I will connect you to your own divinities so that you can start doing the things you're supposed to do in manifesting your destiny, making the difference, bringing the change that you want. This is what we do here. This is my aim of opening this channel, to stand for truth. Okay, in this channel I don't compromise. I try to be down to earth as much as possible. This is what I try to. I will teach you the things to the best of my ability and capacity. Now road where you don't pass, now you show people. So I will show you the road. If you want to learn African spirituality sincerely from the bottom of your house, you will learn it here on this channel. Okay, if you want to know everything, you want to build your capacity, this is why I stand here on this channel. I keep telling people, any spiritual practice that does not empower you, educate you, liberate you, and bring prosperity to you and freedom is not worth practicing. Christianity cannot bring all this to you. Islam cannot bring all this to you. Especially as an African, it's only African spirituality that will bring all these things to you. So please register for my program today, or at least buy one of these books. It will help you, especially this one. You want to make contact with the juju by yourself, the juju the day here. You want to know how to do spells the day here, and over 50 spells are still your spells here. I have spells for breast cancer, for infertility, for staphylococcus, gonorrhea. I have powerful spells that are here, that are serious. Arthritis, rheumatism, diabetes, powerful remedies. 50 of them are also here included. Also in here, over 50 are also here for hardcore sicknesses that are giving people problem. They are here too. Okay, so get this book. These are things you should be reading in this day and age. These are the kind of stuff you should be reading, not in gossip magazines and apropos news, wasting your time on things that does not have value to your life, on things that does not serve you. This one you read, you gift it to your children, to your loved ones, that we know that yes, your father gave them knowledge, you transferred something of value to them. These are books that will never go away, that will never die. They have value. Value is inside here. All these things have value. They will live forever. Forever knowledge. 2,000 years from now, people will still be going. 5,000 years, 10,000 years, people will still be going through all these things. Same way we go into the papyrus of ancient Egypt, more than 10,000 years. You see the knowledge there is still very, very useful, very powerful. This knowledge will last forever. Things are inside this book. They will last forever. Okay. So they are powerful stuff. Get them. I'm not just saying, I know what is there. Okay, try your best to do something. Help yourself, move forward. You can also support me too. If you don't want to support me, support somebody from your village or from your community. I will still be happy. Then of course, if you want to still do your spells, your X6, your packs, your oracle tarot readings, uh, I do all those things. Okay, then if you want to buy spiritual ointments, your herbs, your roots, your oils, your soaps, and a lot of other things, meditation beads, I sell them as well. Apart from that, I thank you very much for people that have been supporting me, standing by me. I am very, very grateful and always delighted. And of course, I'll be seeing you in the next video as usual. So take care and bye. Peace.